Calm, collected and fit!
Paul says he can't win.
Look, he can't win. He's a very cool dude. He's a very likeable guy, but he hasn't done enough to win. You know who I think's going to win? Frankie.
But in Big Brother history, it's always the nice guy or girl that wins. And there's no doubting Romeo is a very nice guy. Had you have stayed in the house, Andrew, would you have brought more to it than Romeo has?
No, I can't answer that question.
Yes, you can. You mean you can't answer that question with Harvey sitting next to you?
He's doing boxing at the moment. No, I love Romeo. No, I really do love him. He's cooler than ice cream. And I'm the E numbers. I'm the E numbers you find in sweets. You know, I'm lots of energy, and he's just a different flavour. But it's amazing. So.
OK, so we've talked Romeo. Shall we talk Gareth now? Yeah. Let's talk another housemate. Pete, do you think his life experiences have helped him cope the best in the house?
I haven't got a fucking clue about his life experiences. He's a rugby player, he's queer, he's lovely, he's up for a laugh. He makes such a twat of himself with that Japanese thing, dancing around in a sushi roll.
But that was endearing, right?
It was endearing,
it was
and if it's a popularity contest for someone who's endearing, there's the winner. If it's a game show and it's about being a cunt, a bitch, the twins will win.
So we have to apologise for Pete's language. Haven't had to do that for quite a while. So on Pete's behalf, I'm really sorry. Would you like to apologise as well?
I'm not sorry.
Every time. Right, OK. Harvey, why is Gareth the only one in there that can command the respect of every other housemate?
Gareth, obviously, you've got to look at it. Gareth's a professional sportsman, and to be in that field, you've got to have a cool temperament, especially every week that guy goes to war. People tend to forget that. He's a professional rugby player, and I just think that he's used to intense situations, and he's just a lovable person, you know? Anything he says is from the heart and is genuine and is believable.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why he's doing well. And I think it's going to be a close shave between, you know, him and Romy, because they're the most genuine. They're the most genuine.
Ian, you've been very quiet throughout this one. What do you think of Gareth?
Boring! boring. He's boring. He's a nice bloke. I'm sure he's a lovely bloke. I'd love to go and have a cup of tea with him and a cheese sandwich. But he's boring.
Has he done enough to be a winner for you?
No, not for me. But what was your name, sir?
No, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
I forgot. But the lad at the end was right. It's going to be between Romeo and Gareth, and it is because the nice people win, and they've not done anything that's controversial.
Aaron won.
Yeah, exactly.
The exception that proves the rule, yes.
It's only of recent times that the so-called, I'm not saying that's what I think, but so-called game players win.
Yes.
So maybe it's a turn of the times. Can Gareth win?
Yeah.
I'm going to this gentleman because I've never seen him before, and he politely put his hand up then.
It's lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you
seem
too.
to have... Anyway. Emma, I think that Gareth
seem to have given birth.
Yes.
I have.
Congratulations and muzzle top.
Thank you.
I have to say, I think that Gareth has a chance to win, but after Frankie's exceptional performance today, where he showed a great deal of dignity in difficult and adverse circumstances and maturity, and all those girls saying, oh, you're only 19. And as for Denise, you know, if she gave you a parking ticket as a traffic warden, she'd give a soliloquy from Samuel Beckett, Dostoevsky, her angst and worry. At least Gareth is a calming influence. But I think Frankie's done well tonight.
Yeah, I agree.
OK. I'd just like to say I would love this audience and this panel on every single night. It would be very nice. That's no disrespect to any other audience members who are on the panel. So that's what we think about our celeb housemates. But just imagine, in a few months' time, we could be judging you and your every move. Auditions for the next series of Big Brother roll into town very soon. Here are all the deets.
Big Brother will be back again in the summer, and you could be a housemate and stand the chance of winning a massive cash prize. Open auditions will be taking place around the UK in February. You can come and see us in Cardiff, Manchester, London or Glasgow. And for the chance to be fast-tracked at auditions, upload a video to the website telling us why Big Brother should pick you. That's BigBrotherAuditions.com.
Welcome back to Big Brother's Bit on the Side. We just don't know why everyone can't get on. Isn't that right, Pete?
You're talking to me, you saggy-titted old slag. If you want to know what goes on in the ad break, here, take a look at this.
Oh.
I'm glad you came. The sun goes down, the stars come out, and all my
It's amazing. Right, here is today's news today. After a prolonged line today, Denise still felt that she had something to get off her chest. Don't worry, though, Pete, it's nothing like that.
Must you get a sit out?
We're very different people, and I've had some of the best laughs in here with you. And I've been bottling stuff up. Well, yeah, it started with the letter, and I bottle things up, and you're someone who always says you should get it out, and I don't.
So Denise has been bottling it up. Having seen her let it all out, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. What do you think, Pete?
She does a lot of things with bottles, mainly empty them.
Oh. Woo! With the house currently a crumbling mess of emotions, Romeo tried his best to dispel the frosty atmosphere between Denise and the twins.
There was a really thin layer of stuff going on between everybody and the whole situation, and he says that. Her pulling my pants down and just lighting the match, and everything went crazy.
That's the same thing I was saying yesterday. It's almost like a button got pushed.
Yeah.
And everything just came out.
Yeah.
There was, obviously you guys were dancing and the girls talk and all the rest of it, so I think Denise did get a bit too comfortable with it to think that pulling down the pants, for me, I can see that as a jokey thing because it's all girls in the room, but then I think she didn't think of it as being on national TV.
If you want to hear Romeo talk more about pulling down pants and buttons getting touched, you can buy Relax with Romeo from Ian and Henry's digital shopping network. Would you buy a CD of Romeo talking?
No, not really. I think he's really sweet, but I wouldn't buy a CD of him talking because he'd bore me shitless.
At 7:27 this evening, Big Brother decided that housemates needed to express their feelings a little bit more positively.
As my father once said, no one does anything in this life but for two things: pussy and money.
I hope I've been here to give out some hugs and tantalize the boys with my great pair of jugs.
We've learned about wanking, bleaching, and burying the garage. We hate to say this, Frankie, but you'll never be cut out for marriage. We've laughed and we've cried. We've been bored. Michael and Denise have snored. We have 3 days left to go. Come on, housemates, let's beat this Big Brother show.
I doubted very much whether anything could bring people together. And in the end, it was poetry.
Yes!
My God, how bizarre.
I think that worked, Pete.
Really?
Do you think you and Jodie Marsh should maybe try it?
There's only one thing I'd like to try with Jodie Marsh. That's ripping her head off and shitting in her neck stump.
We're going to have to apologise again on Pete's behalf.
Get a swear box.
From the show. We are sorry.
And
finally, sources tell us, well, digital over there, that a sex tape has been making waves on the internet featuring an ex-housemate rumoured to be Tashi Jackson. Remember? From week one, the moon crying. I'm sure that Ian and Henry will be happy to offload this piece of info in the sweaty box. So that's what cracked off today. But what's going on in the world of celebrity lockdown right now? Harvey wasn't brave enough to go into the eye of the storm, so we sent Ian instead. Ian, what's going on?
I didn't know I had a choice. I would rather not be... It's very, very exciting. The twins everyone's asleep, but the twins are in there and they're doing the washing up. Now, they can take me to court. I'm not paid £30,000, but while I've been stood here, I've knocked one out. What's interesting, is a little bit disappointing, is that this is true, their bottoms in real life are not as nice as you would think from the television. And also, they're not saying anything using words, but they're communicating via the spooky psychic skills that twins have. And I think they're plotting to take over the whole of the United Kingdom with their bitchiness and their breasts. But that's basically all they're doing. They're washing. So, do you want me to sing a song? I can do this. I can do the So Solid Crew, 21 seconds. Or you can take over in the studio. It's up to you. I don't mind.
I love Ian Lee. Love him. Love him. So, we're in digital. Tell me what has been going on online. What is everybody making of tonight's argument?
We went through the roof tonight, Emma. Absolutely imploded the internet.
Haven't we?
Took it down.
Haven't we trended worldwide again?
We trended worldwide with Nicola, Carissa, Gareth and Romeo, but the person to come out best out of all of this, Go Frankie, in the top spot worldwide.
Wow. So read us some tweets that we've had tonight. For and against, I think, just to be fair.
So O'Connor Shanahan says, Frankie Kokoza, the only one with any sense. What's happening? Point.
I got that tweet as well.
Spudmeister says, thinks someone needs to nudge those twins off their pedestals.
Ooh.
And Henry's got a whole list.
I got a whole list.
Whole list.
I smell ice cream. Says if Actor Kirk Official was still in there, he'd have filled the hot tub with mud and thrown the twins in there and let them fight it out with Denise all that mudded up. He didn't say all that, but...
OK, Henry, you are getting far too carried away. I'm going to thank our guests this evening. Thank you all very much, and our brilliant audience. I'm back tomorrow with Kim Woodburn, Big Brother's premier couple, Jay and Lou. Plus, Rodrigo is going to be adding a little bit of Brazilian charm. Are you excited?
Be excited.
Good night.